Hello everyone, my name is Thompsonator and welcome to a Starcraft 2 replay. I just got this whenever I was doing a ranked match to get my league placement. I'm not very good at it, I got like bronze. So anyways, I prefer to play as Zerg, so most of the casts that you'll be watching are going to be me playing Zerg, but even though I suck, I don't care. Game's still awesome. So anyways, we got our production in the top right, minerals and stuff. I am, of course, the Zerg player up here, Dr. Gamer. Down here in the bottom right, we have Darkan, who, this was my first win as in ranked at all, and I'm just glad it would happen to be one of my placement matches. So, yeah, I thought I'd record it and everything, so, he's going to go ahead and start his wall off right now, getting one refinery up. I already have my spawning pool going out, and then in like a minute or so, I think I'm already going to have my first expansion. I'm not too sure. I don't know. I was kind of panicked whenever I was playing this, to be honest, because I didn't know how well I was going to do or not. But he's already got a second refinery going up, and barracks. He played a very heavy bio, I noticed, and so I didn't actually calculate for that at all. I didn't do any scouting, as you can tell, which is something I probably should start working on, but oh well. I know I have 2 drones just sitting over here, but this is whenever I'm going to go over and get this expansion down here. And I also end up getting a roach warren. So I probably shouldn't have gotten the roach warren and should have instead gone with an evolution chamber, but it ended up working out really well later on, and you'll see what I mean later on whenever we start actually getting into the combat part. But yeah, I'll stay on one extractor for a long time, you'll notice. If you're a really good StarCraft 2 player and you're watching my replay, I'm sorry, you're gonna hate this a lot. I suck at the game, so yeah. Got my spawning pool up. I think I had a drone planned, and then I decided to go ahead and cancel it. I don't know why. Got injects going up. Back over here, he has his engineering bay working on attack 1. Some supply depots going up. He's going to start pumping out a lot of Marines very, very shortly. He was very good with the bio play on this one. He doesn't do any drops, so we're not going to be seeing any starport play or anything come out of him, but yeah. Back over here, I am doing absolutely nothing over here except for getting 1 drone. And we'll speed this up just a little bit because this might be boring beginning stages. So I've got my queen injecting, and then roaches start coming out whenever I'm getting the extractors or the Vespian. Metabolic boost is coming out right now as well for me pretty shortly. His Terran weapon level 1 come out soon. Stim packs for him as well. Yeah, so if you guys are watching this and you guys are really good at playing, please, if you have any tips or ways that I can improve my playing, please let me know. I'm not really good at it, as you can tell. But then again, I can't just sit around and play this game, sadly, because I have college. Which is where I'm at right now. This is my college dorm room. Woohoo. Has crappy internet, but oh well. I'm going up to a layer now. We can probably go ahead and start slowing it down a little bit. So yeah, basically, I've gotten my spawning pool with the metabolic boost. I haven't gotten any upgrades in the roach warren yet, but I'm gonna get the layer. I have 2 queens out. Okay. And this is whenever this happens. I didn't plan for this at all. I just kind of thought I'd send some troops over here to get some more vision, and then he ends up coming this way towards my Zerglings. So my Zerglings go in and attack, and then I end up having my roaches come up, and while they're attacking the last of the Zerglings, they come in and clean them up. So, yeah, that wasn't planned at all. I wish I could say it was, but it really wasn't. And I don't think they're going to get to clean all of them up, but they got most of them. These Zerglings and roaches should be able to clean them up. So, back over at his base, he's done a lot. He's going to start transferring over into a more mix of a bio and mech play. He's going to have a couple siege tanks, which are going to give me a little bit of trouble. But, I mean, oh well. That's my job as the player to overcome. So, yeah, he's got his combat shields coming out. Yeah, he's got an armor too. This is whenever I start bringing most of my troops over to see if I can get in. And my Zerglings are able to get in. Luckily, he didn't do it. I'm going to try and snipe the siege tanks, and I do end up getting both of the siege tanks. Luckily, but... Or no, I almost get the last one. It has like 11 health left, so... Yeah. I thought that my roaches would get there a lot faster, and they didn't, so I just decided to put them off to the side. Maybe use them as scouting. As you can tell, I have my third hatchery going down. Still not upgraded to Hive yet. Probably should have started teching up towards more now. But yeah, he was very good with his orbital scans because he pretty much knew where I staged my army at, and so he would just always scan there. And so he would always be prepared. So I guess that's something I could pick up on for next time. So yeah, I've got my second extractor finally coming out. All the Starcraft 2 players are saying, oh my goodness, why haven't you had 4? But I just don't care, I guess. I don't know. We can go ahead and speed this up a little bit. He's just now getting his second expansion. I don't know if that's good or not. Probably not, but I've got my third expansion still over here, starting to mine up some ore and all that. I don't think I ever actually end up getting any other Vespian geysers except for these. So I do have a Hydralisk in. That's important to know. So I'm going to start switching from roaches to Hydralisks, which will come very important in the game. I'm pretty sure that both of us in this game aren't really good, because he was just now getting placed, and this was my last placement mission, as I mentioned. So this is the only reason why I didn't get any lower than what I got. Yeah, a lot of siege tanks, a lot of marauders, a lot of marines, and he's knows exactly what I have, but I really don't know what he has. So now we're going to start moving across the map. He's moving out at the same time that I am, which I didn't know he was moving out at all, obviously. This was not common knowledge to me, because if we go... Like, I didn't know he was moving at all. And he didn't know that I was moving. But we were. He's going to come up the same flank that I'm going to come down at him at. He's going to come up from my south, and I'm going to come down from his north. And we're essentially doing the same tactic here. We both sat back, build up our armies, and then once we thought that we had enough, we decided to go ahead and get him. So... since he was doing a lot of orbital scans, I thought maybe I would like put my overlords over where he was scanning, and where I put my army, so that it would just be harder to see. I don't know, trying to be tactical and stuff. But yeah, I burrow them just in case. I know he has a big army at this point, because I hadn't attacked him in a while. So I was kind of hoping that they would come up or something, and after a while, he started attacking me, which caused me to attack him. So he's getting me over here. And of course I have nothing over here because my army is all the way over back at his side. So he comes over here, starts destroying all of my stuff. I already have 4 drones out and moving over to an expansion. Meanwhile, he doesn't have any other expansions. So I started taking out all of these people. I didn't know he had an SCV there in his army whenever he was attacking. So we're gonna end up finishing this off. The Hydralisks are gonna be able to get this lifted off orbital command center. Meanwhile, I have this building over here, the hatchery. They still don't know that's there, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he still doesn't know I have a third one. Yeah, that's gonna end up going down in just a matter of seconds. Meanwhile, he's cleaning up my area over here. So we have essentially just killed each other. Except I still have 2 hatcheries, and he doesn't even have an orbital. Now, he's gonna start building one soon. Yeah, he leaves his marines there. I leave my Hydralisks here in case he decides to come back. Or I end up getting the supply depot. I send all of my Zerglings back in hope that maybe I can do something. Maybe I was hoping I would have enough first round. I really didn't, but I was hoping. So, naturally he's going to start going around trying to find my stuff. I'm kind of doing the same thing. My roaches got there way too slow again, but... So yeah, I have 3 more drones, and these 3 drones are going to come over here. And, like, we both have a lot of ore and Vespian gas. Well, he has a lot more Vespian gas than I do. But, like, we both have a lot in reserves. So, we are both going to start actually building up our base. Again. However, essentially, he's going to take my expansion, and I'm going to take his main. Probably wasn't a good idea to take his main, seeing as how it was already mined out, but I didn't really care because I had 1,000 ore, and as long as I had some coming in, I knew I was pretty much going to be fine. So, at this point, I know that this army is still looking for me, and so I'm kind of hoping that I can get this hatchery set up in enough time to where I could start. Yeah, this is me. I was trying to see if he would tell me information, like, do you still have stuff on the map, or do you just have like 1 barracks or something? Like, I've never won a game before by wiping out everything, so I don't know. Never won a game in ranked period, but that's not the point. So, our 3 drones are going to start getting ready. He's got his 2nd command center going up where I had just like thrown another hatchery. So he's going to start up this one. This is going to be the one he focuses on. This is like a decoy one because he thinks I've seen it. I really haven't, but he thinks he does, that he's seen it. So his army is going to come for me, and then yeah, he's going to see these, of course, take them out. So, yeah, at this point, I'm just creating more drones, trying to get an economy back. But at this point, I know he's spotted where I am. Like, he knows exactly where I am. I'm like, okay, I have to plan something. He doesn't know that I have any units here. The only reason why he doesn't know is because I decided to bury mine just because I was bored, which was a good thing. So I have them up on this ramp. And I know he has that big army. However, I know how the Zerg works somewhat, and they're not going to be able to take a front-on approach. They're going to have to surprise him somehow. So, he's going to start coming up the ramp. As soon as his army gets like a quarter to half, yeah, I think right about now, all of these units come out, and if it would not have been for the fact that I completely had like half of his army cut in I had his army cut in two, I would not have won this engagement. I can guarantee that. So, we're going to end up getting both of those with my last Hydralisks. And I'm like, okay, that was his big army. I know he can't have any more big army. So, Hydralisks are going to go up, start checking the expansions over by my area. At this point, I have spotted this one for a fact. I know that that one's there because these overlords are going through. Meanwhile, I'm starting to get Zerglings on the production tab with my spawning pool because in case he does end up coming back, the best he's going to be able to come back with as of now is Marines. Essentially, we've just gone back to the early game. So, starting to get Zerglings out and everything. And he's starting to build up this base a lot. He has supply depots and barracks coming out. So, we can speed this part up. Hydralisks are going to take out this command center. He's not going to lift it off, so that kind of tells me, hey, there's something else there. Like, he's got to have something else. And then my overlords discover this base. I'm like, alright, well, I know where they are now. So, I basically click F2 and tell everyone to attack move over there. And I have my second hatchery coming out, but that's not going to matter because I am already here. Take out his last two Marines, and he is going to GG out. So, yep. So, that was my Starcraft 2 first win in ranked. I know it wasn't a good win, but I don't care. It was my first win. It was a lot of fun as well. Thank you for not being the best Terran player. Because at the very beginning, it was matching me with gold players. I'm like, I can't do this, computer. I don't know why you're doing this to me, but so yeah, that's all I have pretty much. If I'm probably going to be doing different games as well, not just StarCraft 2, but we'll see what other games I end up uploading and stuff. Yeah, if you have any tips, feel free to come and talk to me, or don't come and talk to me. That would be creepy. Feel free to comment if you have any thing that you would like to share with me. Yeah, so that's going to be it for today's episode, I guess. This will be a series, why not? So yeah, hope you all have a great day.